early morning live today. Early morning live. Got to make this ride to Clearwater. I know what's on every Michigan fan's mind right now. I know what's on all y'all mind right now. And it is this cheating scandal. Which it is somewhat scary because everything is speculation. Everything is speculation on what Michigan did. The guy, Stallion, he bought tickets for other games. We don't know exactly what he did. If he bought the rules are so what do you call it? There's a thin line in the rules. So if he bought tickets for other people and they went that aren't affiliated with the program, then it could possibly be okay that he did that. If he went to the games, he's not supposed to go to other people's games because he's a staffer. He's on the staff. So there's a thin line in there. The precedent that Michigan fans are going by is the Baylor thing, when Baylor got caught and they got a slap on the wrist. So other fan bases, and one thing that's for sure, Michigan fans, we might as well get used to it because we'll never hear the end of this. Whether it turns out to be true, whether it turns out to not be true, we ain't going to hear the end of this. We're going to hear about this forever. This is a forever thing for us now. We always gonna hear about this cheating stuff. So we're gonna have to just, it is what it is. That's what we're gonna hear about. But the reason I'm not just on top of it all, just making videos, it's all information. We don't know what's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen this year, for sure. Pretty much nothing's likely to happen because Michigan has the opportunity to appeal it, or I think that's the right word. Michigan will have 90 days. So even if the NCAA wanted to do something right now, Michigan could appeal it in 90 days. That's like February. So we're not going to deal with anything regardless this season. So Ohio State fans, Penn State fans, thinking y'all gonna get away? Nah, y'all ain't getting away this year. Y'all ain't getting away this year. Y'all can talk about the cheating all y'all want to. No, you ain't getting away this year. And Ohio State fans, they feeling good. They feeling good because they won a tight game against Penn State. Well, I think we gonna run over Penn State. They're gonna be scared when we play Penn State. After we destroy Penn State, which I'm thinking it's gonna be. What I'm thinking when we play Penn State, it's gonna be a controlled ass whooping, or we're gonna blow them out. Then Ohio State gonna be scared. They ain't gonna want to play the game. They ain't gonna want to play the game. Right now they feeling good, but they still got that doubt. Because they're winning these close games. You scraped out against Notre Dame. You beat Penn State, but you did it in a sleazy way. It wasn't a dominating. It was a dominating defensive performance, which I expected, but your offense struggled. Penn State's got a good defense. I wouldn't say they're great. And somebody was on my comments talking about Ohio State. They had a great performance. I said they played well. You're saying they played well. You need to say they played great. They're elite. That hasn't been proven yet. Penn State's offense isn't great. For me to say you have a great defense, I need to see you go up against a great offense and shut them down. I don't even call our defense great. Now you might get it confused because I say you get nothing, you know what I'm saying? And I say stuff like that, but that's not me saying that they're great. That's just saying that's just a little catchphrase I made that is awesome. So, that dude was really mad that I didn't say that they played elite football. That bro, get out of here. But yeah, that's just what's going on. I feel like we're gonna blow Penn State out. That's what I feel like. Well, that's why the games are played, but that's what I feel about it. And a lot of coaches are coming out like, okay, whatever type stuff. Because, and this is the thing about football, and I've heard Zach Smith say this, I heard Dion say it the other day or yesterday. You can have the plays. Football is execution. That's what's beautiful about football. I don't care if you know the play. Can you stop it? That's the question. Can you stop my play? You know what's coming. You know what's coming on fourth down. We finna run it down your throat. Put all them dudes in the box. We don't care. Football is about execution. It always has been, always will be. It's just like, and this is not to say it's the same thing. It's just like when I play Madden. Boy, I run about 5 plays that I can run perfectly. I'll run that same play over and over. Oh, he took away my first read. Guess what? Now I'm going to expose the second read. Oh, he took away the second read. Now I'm going to the third read. He took away that third read. Now I'm on the fourth read. I'm going to run this same play because I can execute it perfectly. Can you stop it? I don't care if you know the play. Can you stop it? Football has been about execution. It always has, always will be. So all these all these excuses, oh, you guys cheated to win. No, we out-executed you to win. You came out in zero coverage. It ain't hard to figure out how to beat it. You knew we were about to give the ball to Donovan Edwards. You know what happened? Your run fits weren't good. So we took it 70. You came out again. You knew we were going to run the ball to kill the clock. What you do? Your run fits were bad again. See ya, the Don. So you can make all them excuses about this scandal, all that you want to. You got out-executed. They can vacate them wins. Let's just say they vacated the wins. It don't matter. We watched y'all get destroyed. Ain't nothing changing that. So y'all gonna have to make peace with that in the end, because ain't nothing changing it. Ain't nothing changing it. We ran that ball down y'all throat 2021 when y'all knew it was coming, couldn't stop it, and we just really out executed you in 2022 all the way around. So you're gonna have to live with that. Ain't nothing gonna change it. And I'm gonna still talk my stuff. I don't care. You guys cheated. Boy, you guys cheated. Ain't no saving y'all this year. Y'all think y'all gonna get saved. Ain't no saving y'all this year. Nope. Ain't no saving y'all this year. Penn State, y'all got a few weeks to get that pass game going. To be able to stretch the field. If you don't, well, that squeaky bike about to roll over you. That squeaky bike coming to Beaver Stadium. So, that's just how I feel about that whole situation, And we'll see where it goes, but all the complaining, all the talk, it's just, everything is just speculation though. That's why I haven't gotten so deep into it. Everything is speculation. Some of it turns out to be true, some of it doesn't. It's all speculation. We just have to, and it's horrible for Michigan fans because we have to hear everybody talk stuff about us. But all we can do is wait and watch and see where this goes, if it does go anywhere where we don't want it to, because we sitting on our hands right now. All we can do is sit on our hands and hope it ain't hope it ain't as bad as it could be. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. But they really think this is gonna save them this year. That's the funny thing to me. Is they think that this scandal is gonna save them. And I was just listening. I listen to all these Buckeye scoops, Buckeye, whatever it's called. I listen to so many Buckeye podcasts and Penn State podcasts or whoever. I listen to them all just to see where their mind is at and stuff. And they're just so mad. They making up stuff. See, he's got a card and it's got signals. I'm sure every team has a guy on the sideline with calls and signals on it. That's not really saying much. Like, man, I'm furious about this. Boy, y'all got executed. You furious about that? You furious because y'all lost, which you should be. But if I recall correctly, I remember a 2016 football game. I recall a 2016 football game where we just magically couldn't get a call to save our life. Am I the only one remember that game? And I ain't even talking about the JT was short spot. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about countless plays in the first quarter when Michigan was already establishing dominance that they're probably better than Ohio State. I remember countless offensive pass interference calls not called, defensive pass interference calls not called, late unsportsmanlike conducts not called. I remember a bunch of stuff that was quite questionable with refs smiling when Ohio State scores, when Ohio State's celebrating in the end zone. The ref is looking like he just scored a touchdown. What the hell? Refs patting Ohio State players on their butts. Y'all forgot. See, the thing that y'all hate about me is I don't forget stuff. I don't forget. So I don't want to hear no crying. I don't want to hear not a weep, not a peep out of y'all. Think I forgot about y'all having refs cheating for y'all 2016? I ain't forget. Blatant offensive pass interference, blatant defensive pass interferences, blatant unnecessary roughness, no calls when we're already dominating you in the first quarter. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. So don't get mad at me because I got a good memory. Now y'all want to, y'all were cheating. Oh, well, get out of here. Ain't no cheating like having the refs on your side. That's like having God on your side in a football game or in any sports. Having the ref on your side, you got God on your side. So I don't want to hear it. You got beat. Just like y'all was saying, oh, we couldn't talk. Oh, you got beat. That's plain and simple. We beat y'all. JT was short. Yeah, right. He got the yard. You got destroyed the last 2 years, and it wasn't no short about it. We destroyed y'all. Got out physical, then got out executed. So I don't want to hear your crying. Ain't no cheating. Big Ten champs 2021, 2022. You can take them things. Guess what? We know who it was. It was Michigan. Who won the game 21-2022? Ain't no guessing. It was Michigan. Who got destroyed in that game? You know who it was. It was OSU. You can boo-boo to your mama. I don't want to hear it. You can boo-boo all day long. I don't care. I watched the games. I watched them. You know? So that's just what I feel about it. But you know, and this is the one good thing. And shout out to Steve Dace, because he's thinking like me. I get on his head, but he thought the same thing. I text my boy Monk the same thing yesterday. What this is doing, it's bringing this team closer together than they already were. Because this team, they have championship goals. All they hear is the speculation. They're talking about us. Oh, we cheated. You know how bad it feels when somebody says, when you put your heart and soul into something and you come out victorious, and then people say that you cheated, and they don't know for sure, but they're saying you cheated. When you're a player, all you're doing is playing the game. All you're doing is putting your blood, sweat, and tears on that field. So the fact that they have to hear this, oh, they laser focused. Them boys laser focused now. Oh, y'all said we was cheating? Okay. We gonna show y'all. We gonna show y'all who cheating. We gonna show y'all. We're not cheating, but we gonna make y'all think we cheating now. Because we're gonna be laser focused and dominant. You know what impressed me about that Michigan State game? You know what just really impressed me? It didn't matter who got in that game. It didn't matter who got in that Michigan State game. Every guy was laser focused. I don't care if it was the dude a guy that never plays and got in there, or it was a starter that's been playing, a Mason Graham who's been playing since he was a freshman. It didn't matter who got in that game. They were laser lights out focused. And I think that's what you're gonna see from the rest of the year. Just from this cheating speculation scandal talk, you're gonna see a team that's laser focused. Because who got your back besides your teammate? Ain't nobody else gonna have your back. The season's still gonna be played, and you still got all your goals ahead of you. You still got championship aspirations. So you got my back, brother. I got your back. Let's go out here and mop these dudes. They said we were cheating. Okay, let's show them. Let's show them. This team gonna be focused, and that's why I'm just like, let me just sit back and watch the rest of this season, see what happened. See what happened, Cap. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one good thing I can say about this whole thing, is this team is gonna be laser focused from here on out. They're gonna be laser focused. If you don't believe, you just saw it. You just saw it. You just saw it. The speculation happened before the Michigan State game. Did they seem like they wasn't focused? Oh yeah, you're right. They wasn't focused. Donovan Edwards did, Tyler Morris did drop that pass, and Donovan Edwards did false start on that to make it 30. So it wasn't 35-0 at half. Yeah, you're right. It was they wasn't focused. It's heavy on their head. They thinking about it. Nah, this team is laser focused. They got an us against the world. Ryan, he tried to say it's Ohio against the world. He tried to, whatever he was doing. It's fair. It's fair. But you're gonna see the real deal, because right now it really is Michigan versus everybody. It really is that now for Michigan fans and that Michigan team. It's us versus the world right now, because ain't nobody got our back. So you're gonna see what it really is. You was talking about Ohio versus everybody. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. It was a little crybaby-ish, but it was nice. You're going to see the real deal now. Because it really is Michigan versus everybody now. You know, everybody got something to say about us. Everybody. If it ain't our schedule, now it's the cheating. If they don't come with the schedule, you best believe they're gonna say something about that cheating now, whether it's right or wrong. You know, so it is what it is. You know, but the only thing I don't like is right now we got a bye week, so you know you want them to have that tunnel vision focused on the season. You know, not as much downtime to hear all this crap. But you know, this team's gonna be focused, I think, regardless. But this bye week, besides the scandal, this bye week did come at a good time because we're almost back fully healthy. The team is almost back fully healthy, and you know, this is you get 2 weeks pretty much to get healthy with, whether it's guys that were dinged up. We know those offensive linemen and defensive line, we know they need a rest, even though even they haven't played that much, but you know, they still smacking into dudes all game, or for 2 quarters, 2.5, 3 quarters, most of them, you know, hopefully this gives Khalil Mullins time to come back, you know, because, and I heard Ohio State fans saying this, because they always saying something. They always got something to say, whether it's right or wrong. Oh, Michigan hasn't dealt with injuries. I'm like, what are you talking about? They just be saying stuff. Our starting safety, our 2 possible All-American dudes in our secondary were hurt to start the season. Will Johnson, Rod Moore. Mason Graham missed a couple games with a club. Possibly the best D tackle, or one of the best D tackles in the Big Ten. What are you talking about? Marion Walker's been hurt. Darius Clemens been hurt. Tyler Morris has been in and out. You know, we've had plenty of injuries. It's just they don't affect us like that because we've been rolling over everybody, and you don't pay attention. You know, these Buckeye beat podcasts, boy, they be having me hot. Be having me steaming. They just be saying anything. I was listening to a Penn State podcast after they lost, and this dude's talking about I don't think Michigan is as good as last year. They lost Mozzie Smith. For one, we blew y'all out last year. And it wasn't just because of no Mozzie Smith. Mozzie Smith ain't making that much of a difference, boy. If Mozzie Smith was making that much of a difference, he would have been the first pick in the draft. If he's making that big of a difference, boy, if you don't get out of here. Might say they don't have his guys like Aiden. Boy, Aiden was gone 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago when Aiden and Ojabo were there. You talking about some Aiden and Ojabo? They been gone, boy. They been gone. And he wants to talk about Mozzie. Mozzie Smith isn't there. Oh no, we lost Mozzie, y'all. we lost Mozzie, y'all. Oh boy, I don't think we can beat Penn State now. Like, bro, my thing is, just do some research before you start saying stuff. Like, that's why I don't like to talk on certain stuff that I don't know about, is because you're gonna look stupid. You know, I've done it before. When it don't matter if you do it, if you say stuff you haven't really done your research, the people in the comments gonna come at you, and you're gonna have some egg on your face. It's happened to me before. It don't feel good because they gonna come in them comments and you were wrong about this, you were wrong about that. The game isn't on Peacock, it's on the Big Ten Network, man. Like, you better not mess up nothing. They gonna let you have it, you know. Like, it don't matter. You said You said he made a good play on that. Watch the play again. He didn't. He took a wrong angle. They gonna let you have it. The comments gonna let you have it, you know. So dude talking about Mozzie Smith like he made our defense. Like, bro, Mozzie was a good player, pretty good leader, but like, come on, bro. Are you just saying you haven't studied Michigan? Because a lot of these guys haven't really watched us like that, because we've just been destroying everybody. If you're not a fan of Michigan, it's not a good watch. It's not a good watch. Just watching us roll over these teams, like it's not a fun watch. I was watching Zach Smith, and he said he hasn't been watching us like that because it's not fun to watch us just steamroll these teams, you know, which I understand. I usually watch Ohio State games when they're close, and then when they start steamrolling the team, I usually turn it. I want to see them struggle. I want to see them struggle. I want to see their fans and stressing. I want to see Ryan Day over there making that face he always making. And against Maryland, he did one of these. I want to see him doing that stupid stuff. Whew. That's what I'm here to see. So I understand. I do understand. You know. But this season, you know, it's been a hell of a ride. It's been one hell of a ride. Hey, this been a roller coaster, y'all. We done went from Harbaugh being trying to be suspended or going to be suspended to the NCAA doesn't accept the suspension, to Michigan does their own suspension, to, you know, Jesse Minter coaching a half, Sharon Moore coaching a game, and Mike Hart coaching a half. We done went to the Bowling Green game where JJ done threw those picks, and we all like, okay, now don't do this to us now. You was looking good. Don't do this. Now then we go to steamrolling teams. Okay, Harbaugh back. We steamrolling. Now the ceiling about to cave in on us. Boy, this is one hell of a ride, boy. Get your seat. Step right up, boy. This is the circus, boy. This is Six Flags. My people from Michigan, we done went to Cedar Point this year. We at Cedar Point. Boy, this is crazy. But all I really need is that ring. If we get a ring, boy, I can rest easy. I don't care what happens. We get a ring, and I ain't talking about just no Big Ten championship ring. I'm talking about national championship ring, hoisting that trophy. Hey, I'm happy. I'm just, y'all might not see me no more. We win that championship because I can rest easy. I have worked my watch is done. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm Jon Snow. My watch is done. Huh. You watch Game of Thrones. My watch is done. Once we get that ring, I can rest easy. I'm going home. I'm going back to Winterfell. Boy, you'll never see me again. You might never see me again. Boy, I want that ring bad. And this is our, regardless, and I think this is why the focus comes even more. Regardless, this was going to be our best chance regardless. So, to me, the focus just gets even more like, we got to get this ring this year. We got to get it. It ain't nothing else to be said. We got to get that ring this year. And you can say, well, it might be vacated. Boy, I don't care. Because, you know, they're gonna still show that when you go on when you go on these networks or the Big Ten network, or we play a SEC team or whoever we beat, they still gonna show that game and show us whooping somebody butt if we win, hoisting up that trophy. Boy, that's all I need. I don't need it. Boy, we still the champs. I don't care what nobody say, because that game film ain't gonna lie. We still would be the champs. So that's I'm all in on this year. I'm betting it all. Let it ride. Let it ride. I'm all in, boy. That's all I can say. That's just how I feel. If like my boy Monk, he don't want the championship if it gets taken away or whatever, or if it gets vacated, and he's worried about the future. I'm all in on this one. I just need that ring. I'm going over this bridge. My connection will probably get funny. My connection will probably get funny. So, but yeah, that's just how I feel. Everybody's got their own, feels a certain way about it, you know. I can't tell you how to feel. That's just how I feel, you know. See, that's just how I feel about it, y'all. I'm all in. Yeah, and nothing probably will be taken away. I'm just saying, my mindset is just, if it did, I don't care. We won that championship. I don't care what nobody say. That's what I'm saying. If it did so happen, I don't care. You know? That's just it's been a long time, so I don't care, boy. You ain't taking this from me. You can take it. You can take it away in the record books or whatever you want to. You ain't taking it from me. I bet you ain't taking it from me. we get that national championship. I don't care what you say. You ain't taking it from me, boy. I'm gonna buy every shirt I can. I'm gonna make me some shirts. I'm gonna make a shirt with me hoisting up the trophy, boy. 2023 national champion. Boy, I'm gonna make all types of shirts just for myself. I'm gonna have a picture, some pictures of the team. I'm gonna splice myself into some of them team photos. Where you get that shirt? Boy, I put myself on there. You ain't taking this from me. We champs. You talking about? But yeah, this, you know, it's been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster, man. This is one of the craziest seasons. It's the craziest season I ever been a part of, or whatever. This is crazy. This is crazy. And let me touch on this real quick. The crazy part is if he was cheating or whatever, doing this something questionable, we know he wasn't in no special ops type of stuff. We know he wasn't doing that in the Marines. We know his expertise wasn't covert. We know that. We know it wasn't no special ops. It couldn't have been, bro. Because this is we know he couldn't have been doing nothing secretive. Sheesh. This dude leaves a paper trail. This dude is leaving a paper trail that a little kid could find. Sheesh. You sure you was in the Marines? You sure? Your resume start to be a little questionable. This is ridiculous. But this This dude, boy. But you know, this is a crazy season, you know, and I'm just enjoying the season. You know, and that's why that's the reason why I don't really like to talk about this stuff, because we don't know what's happening. But I'm just trying to enjoy the season because this team is playing lights out. I mean, it sucks. It sucks that we have to sit and talk about this stuff and worry, but this team is playing lights out, and it's a beautiful thing. You know, so that's just really what I'm enjoying and, you know, loving about it, because Ohio State, y'all ain't getting saved. Penn State, I heard some Penn State fans, they tried to talk their way into wanting to sound like they're confident against playing us, but he really wasn't. You know, they lost Mozzie Smith, and you know, Michigan, I don't think they're as good as last year. Boy, you terrified. You know, you shouldn't even be terrified from us. You should be terrified because you want to say, and this is my problem with Penn State and Ohio State right now. See, Ohio State fans want to say, oh, it was just our defense just shut them down. Well, you do have a good defense. It might be great. We don't know yet. Penn State, I broke it down that they can't stretch the field. If you throwing short little dink and dunk passes and you don't even attempt to stretch the field, and your run game isn't that good, that's already been proven before Ohio State. Your run game ain't that good. So you're dinking and dunking. Once we stop your run game and you're dinking and dunking, we're sitting on all that stuff. We're sitting on everything. Your offense gonna get stagnant, and it's gonna get real bad for us. For you, your offense gonna get shut down. Ball game. So that's that. Now, that's for the Ohio State fans. If a team doesn't stretch the field and their run game ain't that good, it ain't gonna be that hard to shut them down. Now, Penn State, on your side, step on up. If you don't stretch the field and get those safeties and make in those corners out of the box and make them have to actually, you know, get out of the box and not sit on all your little dink and dunk routes, you're going to be on the struggle bus, buddy. So you fool enough to think that Michigan's defense isn't comparable to Ohio State's when we've shut Ohio State's number one offense down the last 2 years? You that crazy? When we shut y'all down last year, you scored 17 points last year. You must have forgot. Oh, but it was Mozzie Smith. Boy, your quarterback was terrified out there. Looked straight scared. Give me a break. So you think Ohio State just has the superb defense, and Michigan ain't gonna be able to slow y'all down with that dinking and dunking? Oh, are you crazy? You ought to be terrified. You ought to be terrified right now if you a Penn State fan in 2 weeks. Got an ambulance. The ambulance coming for you, Penn State. Ambulance is on the way. It'll be there. It's leaving from Tampa right now. It'll be in Happy Valley in 2 weeks to pick you up. You crazy. You crazy if you think that. And the fact that, you know, you can say what you want about Michigan's offense. Michigan has weapons at every position. Ohio State has one good tight end. We got two that we throw to consistently. Ohio State has Marvin Harrison. He's got what, 7 TDs? Roman Wilson has 11. Our quarterback is mobile. So when things break down in the pocket, he ain't back there looking like a scared duck like y'all quarterback. Oh, oh, terrified. Nah, he getting on down. See ya. Do I want to run? Do I want to throw? I don't know. Which one should I choose? I'll throw it this time. Touchdown. Oh, let's go to it again. Do I want to run this time? Do I want to throw? Escape the pocket? I'll run this time. Gain of 15, maybe 20. You know, we got backs that we use differently. Blake, get us 6 on first down. 3rd and 1. Blake, get that first down. 2nd and goal from the 3. Blake, get that touchdown. 3rd and 6. Donovan, get in that slide and get that first down. 3rd and 15. Donovan, get in that slide and get that first down. Oh, Cornelius Johnson, I ain't forget about you, brother. Go unnoticed and just get you a couple first. Your offense gonna get away with what they're doing with that bland. We can barely run the ball, and we're dinking and dunking all game. Penn State, you ain't getting away with that. You ain't getting away with that on us. And you crazy to think you will. But that's all I got on this one, y'all. Go in here, get to work. Appreciate y'all joining the live, the Drive to Work live.